We welcome you to our meaningful meditation for this first Sunday of October. It is Worldwide Communion Sunday, as we have celebrating this tradition that goes back many decades in the worldwide church, in which we ponder what it means to partake of the Lord's Supper, knowing that siblings around the world are also observing the same time together and pondering the beauty of being one church together and the unity that brings to this world. So as part of our celebration, we will have a parade of flags that the children will be leading us through during our singing of our first hymn as they process into the communion table together. We will also, after the service, have a celebration at our coffee fellowship time with breads and spreads, so some wonderful things to eat. And we will also have the debut of our new coffee that is coming through Dessert Oasis, a local coffee shop here in the Rochester area. So we are partnering with them to sponsor a farmer who is working in Guatemala, Farmer Vielman, and we are excited to be in direct trade with him and to support his family and the work that they are doing there. So you can come and try out the coffee this Sunday and hope that you will enjoy it. And we always have a basket there for donations. If you care to donate to the cost of the coffee, that is always welcome. So for our sermon text, we will be looking at the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 21, looking at a parable in which Jesus is responding to the religious leaders of the time. And it's really a conversation about who is giving Jesus authority to do the work that he's doing. And the parable is about two brothers who respond to the request from their father to go and to work for him that particular day. And the first son says, no, he's not going to do this, and then eventually does go and do the work. The second son says, yes, I will, but then doesn't do it. And so Jesus is asking them who was really doing the ministry of God and working for God in this story. And it's really, I think, a lesson to all of us to think about the fact that we always have an open future ahead of us, an opportunity to realize that who we are as a child of God. And this is a parable, like most of them, that is more about who God is than who we are, to think about the way in which God sees us as one of God's children. And often we kind of get hung up in our past, or even when we think about those in our life who we also perhaps have experiences with that are not positive ones, and it's hard for us to think that we could give them grace and an open future as well. So all different aspects to the story, and I hope you'll come and learn more about it this Sunday as we have this celebration together on Worldwide Communion Sunday. A couple things to remember for your calendar. On October 8th, we will have our first Enliven time together of the school year, and this is adult formation, and we will have a special speaker who's coming from Science in the Church, and his name is Drew Rick Miller, and he's going to be talking about science and mental health and the church and how all of those things, important parts of our life, can work together. Often science and church are in conflict, and faith, and so this is a beautiful ministry that we'll be able to learn more about. So that'll be right after the service on October 8th. The following Sunday is October 15th, and we will have a new member class that Sunday. So if you're interested in joining University Presbyterian, you can please reach out to me and let me know if you have any questions about that. Be happy to discuss it with you. Backing up one day, on that Saturday, October 14th, we will be having our harvest party here, which will include trunk or treat, lots of activities for the kids and inflatables. We'll have a petting zoo, so a wonderful time together. Starts at 4 o'clock on that Saturday until 5:30. So please bring the kiddos and grandchildren and be a part of that day. If you can help us with sponsoring a car for the trunk or treat, please reach out to Stephanie, and she would love to sign you up for that as we have that fun day together. Again, that's Saturday, October 14th from 4 to 5:30 p.m. So many things to think about as we continue on our journey together of life here at University Presbyterian Church. So we will see you Sunday, and thanks for tuning in to our meaningful meditation for this week. Peace for your journey.